Hi guys, I'm Sonal and welcome to my channel. Today we are making pork bulgogi. You can make this with chicken or any meat of your choice. We are just going to look at the marinade that I use. Now pork bulgogi is a Korean dish and it is traditionally quite sweet. So it's got sometimes plum sauce and honey or sugar or some such sweetener. We are going to definitely cut that down a little bit. So I'm going to put a sweetener, but I don't like to put too much of the sweetener because you know how it is. Sweeteners have this disturbing taste to it, and if you're not eating a dessert, why do that? So I have changed the recipe a little bit. This is the way I would make a keto pork bulgogi. So let's go ahead and see how I make it. So here I have a slab of pork and I'm going to try to cut it as thin as possible. And what I realized is that it is completely defrosted. So if you want to slice it thinly, you need it to be slightly frozen. So I'm going to put it back in the freezer for about an hour and there it is. Now you can see it's easier to slice. I needed a sharper knife and didn't have one, and it was already dirty. I got bored to sort of go back and sharpen it, so I managed with this and a scissor. So you can see finally I have my slices here, and we're going to set this aside and make the marinades. So I have a lot of garlic. So this is about 2.5 tablespoons of garlic, and the reason I'm giving you in tablespoons is because this garlic is slightly smaller than what you might find. And I'm going to crush this. You can crush it in a blender or whatever you use. And here in a bowl, I'm going to make that marinade. And remember, you can make this with any meat of your choice. So chicken thighs, lamb, prawns. We're also putting some gochugaru, so about 2 tablespoons. This is a red pepper, and you can leave it out or put less if you want, or you can substitute this for any other pepper that you like. I'm adding some black vinegar, about 3/4 tablespoon, about 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and a pinch of zevic, which is a sweetener. This is some fish sauce, so I'm adding about a tablespoon of fish sauce or 2. So about 1.5 tablespoon of fish sauce or little less, and mixing this up. Now you need some more sweetness. We have already added a sweetener, but you know that the sweetener doesn't really taste like the real deal. So I'm going to add some plum sauce, and I know it's got sugar, and if you guys don't like it, you can keep it out or avoid it, or you can add a little bit of honey. Now this is up to you how much you want to add for your taste buds, but if it's a large portion, which pork belly is, because it's quite heavy, so I don't really eat it as the only protein or as the only main meal. I will eat it with something else, and that's the reason I don't mind adding a little bit of sweetness to it. Now I've put my pork inside. I've also added some shredded papaya for tenderizing. You don't have it, you leave it out. Then you put the pork in, your onions. Marination is done. We've added the onions to it. It's such a simple recipe, you know. You add a bunch of ready-made things, marinate your meat, add the onions. If you want some other vegetables like winter melon or something like that, you can add all of those. There are other melons that people eat. So there's something that we call atkol in India, which is kohlrabi. So you can even add that to this and just put it in a pan and cook it. So let's do that. Here is a cast iron skillet with some oil. I'm adding all of our marinated pork and onions. You can, like I said, add any other melon or radish if you like. And we're moving this around, and it's going to cook pretty quickly for me. If you're using a tougher cut of meat, then you can definitely use a pressure cooker or any other way of cooking. So you've seen I've added some water, covered it up, and this is some fish curry that is happening on the side. I like to eat a little bit of this pork for flavor and the fat, and of course, who doesn't like it? But like I said, the main dish will be something else. Now I'm also adding some green onions, about like 3 stalks or so. And I'm serving this along with some lettuce. Here is some toasted sesame oil and sesame seeds, which are again toasted, and look how pretty that looks. So our dish is ready. Look at how beautiful it looks. I ate it with some lettuce leaves. If you want to try the recipe out, it is simple, and let me know in the comments if you do. Also, if you click pictures, please share them on my social media handles. Don't forget to share the channel and this recipe with your friends and family. I'm trying to reach more and more people, and I'm not able to, so I need your help for that. Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching. Bye.